the
Uh-huh.
podcast going, so I'm gonna fade out the music real quick and bring in the
Uh-huh.
bros. Actually, this part is pretty hard. Hold on, they can wait.
What? What? Oh, okay. What episode were we on, chat? This is like episode 11?
Y'all about to get this knowledge.
Intellectual me? Nah, this is shit talking me.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him, Doc. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know about that thinking shit. Yeah. And on that
This
note,
beat
we're
drop
gonna
was kind of
bring in the
hard.
guys. But y'all had to get that knowledge real quick, and you can only get it. You can only get knowledge like that from the I'm Simply Better podcast
Word?
on some thinking shit.
I'm still waiting for him to undeafen, by the way. He says all this,
And with that
still
said, let's
deafened.
bring in the bros. All right, let's bring in the homies.
Alright, fucking finally. Golly, boy. You're not here. My man said I
Hey,
was ready
hey,
8 years ago.
hey, you know I gotta produce, bro.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I may not have 30, 35 motherfuckers watching me right now on my channel, but I'm still gonna produce this shit like I got them.
Hey, then don't say you ready.
No,
That's it.
no, I am ready. Bro,
Now you're
the stream
ready.
is up. No,
Now
no,
you're ready.
I'm ready. When I say I'm ready, that means production is on the way. Like the shit is being produced.
No,
Like
that means
I'm
that you're still doing your own shit, right? When I ask ready, I'm like, hey yo, we about to start talking. What's up, Victor? We about to start talking, we about to get into some shit, you feel me?
I for me, I'm ready means like, you know what I'm saying? I'm warming them up, you know what I'm saying? I got the bitches lined up, you know, panties is wet. Like I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, the crowd hype to
Uh,
bring the homies in. And
huh.
now that I'm bringing y'all in, y'all gotta sell it. That's what I'm ready means. You know what
That
I'm
means
saying?
that
I'm
you're
out there
still
talking to the peoples.
all right for this group project we're doing this shit right now, my boy. See, look. If we were gonna present, if we're gonna present to the teacher in the class, right, and she asks if we ready, and you're still doing foreplay in the fucking hallway, my nigga. That means that you're getting ready. That doesn't mean that you are ready. That means you're getting there. You feel
I'm
me?
doing foreplay in the hallway. I'm definitely ready. That That mean I'm definitely ready. That means yo, if I'm getting foreplay off in the hallway, that mean I'm coming into class and it's about to be the best school project y'all have ever seen.
That's crazy. All right,
If I'm getting that type of energy on the entrance,
all right. So, hey
so
man, it's been a minute. It's it's been a minute since we had what is it like 3 weeks?
uh, it's been yo my boy whoa, what you know about that? But
I,
it's been about 3 weeks.
a lot has happened in 3 weeks. What was the last thing we talked about?
It
Oh yeah, last
bro,
shit we
too
talked
much
about
has
was
happened.
communication.
Too much has happened in 3 weeks. Actually, since we here now, I guess I'll start to bring the cam in and stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess we should do intros, right?
Yeah.
All
And
right,
then I'll slowly bring the music back. So yeah, we'll do intros and stuff.
all right, cool. Bet. I guess I'll go first because I normally make all motherfuckers go first. Hi, my name is Williams. T.A. Williams 12. Some people call me Titties. Right? And it's the Simply Better podcast. Right? Tonight we got me, we got Laser, and we just talk about shit. We interact with chat, and we have a great time. Don't know what today's topic's gonna be, but y'all gonna be a part of it regardless. And with that being said, I'll hand it over to Laser to talk about himself.
Yeah, and it's me, the one, the only Omni Laser Claw, aka everybody's favorite G-list celebrity, aka Mr. Hall of Fame himself. aka Mr. Shelf, not Brody. You feel me? And yeah, we're here to talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick some flavor with my boy T. And yeah, I honestly don't know what we're gonna talk about, to be honest. Really, bro, what are you in the mood for?
Am I in the mood for
Cause
him?
like it's whatever with me today.
All right. So let's first things first. I meant to call you this morning, but I woke up around like well, I didn't wake up. I got out of my bed around like 11 this morning, so and I saw you were already live,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck. I ain't about to interrupt him for some shit, right? But uh COVID's locking this fucking country back down, my boy.
Bro,
And I already
bro. Bro, tell me about it.
I already got put on another fucking travel restriction. And September is
Yeah.
up in the air right now for me, and I'm so pissed.
I'm be honest with you. I'm so fed up with this COVID shit. I'm just gonna take leave and tell nobody I'm gone. And if I get in trouble, fuck it. That's where I'm with this shit. Cause it's like, bro, it's like we can't even get the ball rolling. And it's like by the time, like, cause it's kind of like that over here too. Like, basically, they're saying like whether you got the vax or not, like
They don't
we
give a
gonna
fuck.
treat everybody as if motherfuckers don't have the vax, and it's like, what? I'm like, y'all pushing this free vaccine, and y'all still letting the motherfuckers that not getting the vaccine hold us back.
It's the Delta strand, bro. Our Delta strand fucking motherfuckers up.
But yeah, like, cause I mean, I'm be honest with you, bro. I spent $2 grand on this cruise. I'm going to this bitch. Whether you on this boat or not, bro. I'm going. I'm be on that bitch.
Bro, I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. But god damn.
Like, and it's a suite and everything. If I'm the only nigga on the boat, fuck it. That's where I'm at with it. It's like if I'm for $2 grand, bro, and it's my birthday, I refuse to fucking spend my 29th birthday over here shacked up by myself.
I hear you. 29?
So,
God
I
damn,
mean,
motherfucker, you old. How dare you?
bro, tell me about it. I'm feeling this shit. Like, even right now, I really didn't want to push the pod again because I just feel like shit today, but you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, you been
This
drinking
shit
water?
is therapy. So yeah, bro, I got water right here. Bro, water is all I've been drinking, really.
Yo, facts. I just went grocery shopping today. I finally got me some more lemonade. So yeah, I got like 4 gallons of lemonade in my fridge and water. That's about it.
Yo, I'm about to fight your chat, dog.
Bro, want to know the crazy
I'm
thing?
about to fight your chat, dog. About to fight these young niggas.
That could have been avoided if you would have just said, "Hey, yo, Yoshi, thanks for the follow." But hey, now he went rogue. He went rogue.
I ain't even see that. And it's not even Yoshi. The crazy part is I'm not even talking about Yoshi.
Yoshi got panicked. Oh my fuck.
Wait. Why Yoshi get timed out?
I don't know. Your move, your Autobot said, "Fuck it." That's exactly what happened.
Yoshi, what you do to Nightbot? Can Nightbot just don't be? Hold on.
Spamming caps, nice.
Oh, caps. Oh, yo, my fault.
Bro, he typed in Hero once, and they knew that you was on fuck shit and said, "Nah, I heard about you. Get this motherfucker out of here."
That's
Off to the
crazy.
gulag he goes. Turn that bitch into a box.
That's crazy. Cause Nightbot don't be spazzing out. Like if he time you out, it's for a reason. Hold on.
Oh god damn.
Hold on. Yo.
Woo. All
Yeah,
right,
my
cool.
channel, Nightbot is gangster. Like he just
You don't give a fuck.
sometimes I gotta shut him off. Fuck, how do I
Bro, we'll figure that shit out later, right? Nobody gives a fuck about Yoshi in reality. Alright, so
dang, bro.
you
Yeah, see, my channel ain't like T's channel. T's got like 3 different bots. I only got one. Let's go to Nightbot dashboard.
Bro, I don't know
But
who
yeah,
did it, but
bro,
fuck it.
it's all good, man. It's all Gucci. I'm also kind of feeling because I just spent $800 in Genshin.
What the fuck? Hello?
I
Why?
got what because I'm single and these women ain't trying to cuff me, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with my money.
Alright, that was a huge misdirection of answering the question. What did you spend $800 on, nitwit?
Oh, pulls. I was trying to get this sword to refinement 5, and I only got it to refinement 3. They gave me like 5 of this other weapon that I didn't want. I was able to get Ayaka, C0 Ayaka. I'm probably gonna end up spending about 400 more, probably at the end of this week.
Well, that's wild.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy. Like I got what I paid for, so I'm happy. It's just I've just been very unlucky today. Like I was streaming Tales of Vesperia earlier, and my luck in that game was terrible. And then I carried that energy over to Genshin. I guess I should have postponed doing pulls. I should have waited, but I was impatient.
Huh. I saw you playing
But
Tails
shout out to
earlier.
Yoshi for the follow. I meant to say that. Shout out to Yoshi. Appreciate
Yoshi,
the follow.
Yoshi should be alright. Yoshi should be alright.
Where? Hold
on. You got a question? What's your question, T-Dot? What you got for us, my boy?
Timers. Where the? I'm still like over. My man said I'm old enough to be his dad. Yo.
Bro, he said that you're old enough to be his hypothetical kid's grandpops. You can't get past that one.
I ain't over that. Respect your elders.
You change the background because you can't see his face? How about, right? You just take that link and you can just go watch him over there. It's probably way cleaner over there. Way cleaner over there. Uh-huh.
And I got music.
And
he probably don't like the music. They probably don't like the music.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have music too. I'd be forgetting.
Actually, how do I sound?
You sound perfectly fine.
Coming out straight?
Sound perfectly. For me at least. On YouTube. He said, nah, I'm good. Tough.
Smoke.
Hold on. Oh, spam protection. Maybe. Oh, excessive caps. Yeah.
Oh, man, he'll be alright.
Alright. I'm gonna disable excessive caps.
We ain't worried about those. Do vibing too. Drop a link. I'll play that shit.
Alright. So I disable excessive caps. Let's see what was this.
Alright, cool. That's good.
Oh, he can ban you for excessive emotes. Let me disable that. What else?
Hey, we in the middle of a pod. You're out here doing fucking moderator shit. We'll figure that shit out later. Alright, cool. Bet. So.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, as long as y'all don't say the words on the black list, y'all should be fine. Actually, what words are on that black list? Because I don't remember. I don't think I added bitches to that list. So you can still probably say bitches. Unless y'all abuse it, and then I'll add bitches to the list.
Are you done?
Oh, simp is on that list. You can't say simp. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool, bet. So, fuck. What's happened these past 3 weeks, my boy?
Oh, bro, where to start? Where you want to start? What was the last time? What was the last thing we talked about?
We basically went on a long ass rant about communication.
Oh, hold on. Didn't I
Remember?
pin some shit?
Well, let's check. Let's see. Heat pins. Homies walk through how millionaires make millions off literally none. Nobody break down except how someone goes through the negotiation period. I was came out in that situation. They're smart. Have a good idea. Yeah, I was like a month ago. Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago. Shit.
Do I want to talk about that today?
I don't fucking know.
Do you want to talk about that?
No, not really.
All right, then let's not talk about that today.
All right, cool, bet.
Even though that kind of like goes into like a little bit of what's been going on with me.
You out here making millions? I mean, had a fat ass
be
side.
negotiating away their leverage, not me, but just motherfuckers
Negotiating away their leverage. So, i.e., like going into a deal and talking themselves into like a lower pool in that deal or some shit.
kind of like basically. All right, boom, right? You kind of like how this is a school project, right? You know,
Okay.
let's say we do the research on our project or whatever, and we do all the shit, like we're shooting to get an A+,
right?
And then for whatever stupid reason we decide to trade projects with the group that's like the next desk over for no reason, and then they turn in our project and they get an A. That type of like negotiating away their leverage type shit.
Okay.
Does that
But
make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, but how does that relate to the entire like John that we was doing?
So I'll well, how it relates to what's been going on with me these past 2 weeks and everything, well, 3 weeks or whatever. So I guess, damn, where do I want to start? Cause so much shit has been happening. Fuck, it might be better if you start.
All right, so Moore had a really good question since we can't figure out how to negotiate that shit, right? If you could give advice to your teenage self, what would it be? And I could
give advice to my. Didn't we talk about this before though?
I don't think so. I don't remember talking about it.
I feel like we've maybe that I'm thinking about that time you asked Langston that question.
Possibly.
If I could give advice to my teenage self,
I can start it because I can fix my life with like a couple of rules, and I would be a completely different fucking person. All right, so one teenage, so that's 13. Where the fuck was I? 13. What was I, like a fucking sophomore? Yeah. Like between like sophomore and fucking freshman and shit, right, in high school. Actually no, 13. 13 I was a freshman.
Oh my god.
Freshman in high school, yeah. Don't give up on the shit that I'm doing. Cause my freshman year I was in band, I did football, I ran track, I was doing a lot of shit. And I was still grinding Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 after all that shit. And then during the summer I was a fucking lifeguard while still doing fucking football conditioning. I was grinding my fucking ass off. But then when I moved from Delaware down to fucking Georgia, I stopped everything. Literally, I didn't do band no more. I was in no more fucking sports. I wasn't on lifeguard no more because my YMCA cert was only good for Delaware, and there was no fucking pools around me. If I shouldn't have gave up everything. I literally dropped everything. The only thing I could pick up after that was fucking JROTC. That's the main reason why I'm in the fucking military now. But if I would have picked up anything else, dog, like literally any fucking thing else, I'd be in such a better position in life. Be happier. I would be genuinely fucking happier. That and don't give a fuck about females. Females come and go like this, bro. They in one door, out another door, in one door, out another door, in one door, out another door. Like don't give a fuck about. Yo, Deuces Panic. Appreciate you coming by, my boy. But yeah, just focus on me, make me a better me, and stay with the shit that kept me fucking happy, and don't give a fuck about females. That shit's fucking wild.
Yo, more. How much time do I have to talk to teenage me?
Bro, what the fuck? You can talk as much as you fucking want.
Like, do I got a day to sit down with teenage me? Do I got 5 minutes? Like, cause I'm gonna let y'all know, teenage Omni was not
things.
listening to nobody.
Tell them two things.
Bro, that's the thing. Teenage Omni was not listening. Me as a teenager was not listening to nobody, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm just trying to go through my head of just like all the potential stuff I could have told teenage me, and I'm like, damn, that little nigga would have never listened. He would have heard you and still went about his business and ignored you.
That's tough.
But if I could maybe say something to teenage me, I think the biggest advice that I could give teenage me is motherfuckers are just all talk. That's really at the basis of everything. Motherfuckers is all talk. I would have told myself to stay in Chattanooga after college and not listen to family. I would have definitely I would have been like, yo, just stay there. The shit that they promising you back at home ain't it. What else? I would have been like, yo, if you do somehow not listen to me and you do go back home, don't go to Illinois. Bro, I would have gave myself so many like
coming in late for this answer, right? Hey, appreciate those.
Foreshadowing
ISB
hints.
We in a pod right now, baby. Sit down and listen.
I would have warned myself about my dad calling the police on me. I definitely would have warned myself about that. What else? And I would have told myself, if you somehow end up with your degree and going into the military, don't trust a single motherfucker. Period. Just get the money. Yeah, just get the money.
Get the money, get the benefits, play the game.
And while I'm still talking to teenage me, I would have definitely told teenage me to like forget about those Vietnamese twins. That would have saved you 3 years. Forget about those Vietnamase twins. They just bad trouble.
Hold on, wait. I know nothing about those Vietnamese twins. What?
Bro.
Alright, hold on, wait. I see you shaking your head. What time frame was these Vietnamese twins?
This was I want to say like towards the end of freshman year of high school, all the way up low key to the start of senior year of high school.
Okay. So those Vietnamese twins were like right before, not right before, but a little bit before I met you.
Low
Because
key, yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
met you like your junior senior year of high school, right? Fucking Halo 3 days. Oh,
yeah.
quick little backstory
Actually, I
between.
kind of we was beginning on our like little like bro friendship, sort of towards the tail end of my, I guess, whatever that was with the Vietnamese twins.
Huh. A quick little backstory for people in chat. I found Laser while I was grinding Halo 3 as an 8th grader. Uh Playing duos.
Yeah,
We fucking
yeah.
queued up duos, fucking
I was in the
matchmaking Halo
11th grade
3
by
or
then.
in Xbox 360, and he was cool. He was black, and then literally the rest is history. We've been gaming ever since.
It was so crazy is when I ran
Yeah.
into T, like I was already like I already had like so I was in a period of my life where like I literally hated like almost every single human being in existence, like most teenagers back then. But like online was like the escape because like and I don't want to get like toxic because it's 2021, but fuck it, I'm gonna go there. But basically, like, I had enough common sense to know I wasn't gonna go like shoot up a school or whatever, you know. So how I got over that was, to go online on Halo and just kill everybody online. So it was just like a way that I could just get out a lot of frustration that I was going through as a
Right.
teenager. And so, oh, sorry, I was rechat. But so
Yeah.
when I ran into T, I was like, you know what? I can kind of mess with this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He can equally kill as many people as I can. So he must be all right. You know what I'm saying? And then from there it was just like we just killing motherfuckers, dog. Like we were just slaying people, and it was one good, it was just one good friendship of just kill everybody, leave nobody alive. Like we didn't. It's kind of crazy since our very first Halo match together, we never had to communicate what the objective was. It was just always as soon as we get in, kill everybody, and it was
Yeah.
something that was just so nice. It was so nice because it was just like I've had other teammates and other people that I was on teams with that just is like they didn't get it. I was like, damn, there's nobody that just gets me. And then I got matched up with T, and basically, like, yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah. It was pretty much how that show went. There was just synergy. We played alike. We just thought alike, especially playing duos in Halo, because I think we met when we were still like around like level like what like 30ish 40ish. So we weren't in the
Bro,
beginning.
your memory is better than mine.
Oh yeah, but we pushed at 50 hella easy. Once we actually just like tried, yeah, it was what it took like a week, 2 weeks, maybe three.
Yeah, it didn't take us long. And then from there, we was just dominating people,
And then
like
yeah, that's when
until we
we
got into like
all
heavy
the custom
custom
games,
games.
bro.
Yeah.
It was fucking custom games. That's also where we met Justin, but Justin absent
Yeah.
today, but it would be alright.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just doing stuff with the family.
Yeah, Justin got a life. Justin was in chat yesterday, or was it yesterday or Friday at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like when I was about to end, he popped in. I'm over here like, yo, Just, what the fuck? Huh? Never seen him on that late. It was like
What's crazy
four
is
for
I
him.
was kind of online a little bit, and I kind of saw that. Wait, is more just like asking random questions, or
So Morb he did ask what would our ideal buddy road trip be like from where to where and with what in between. So I have no answer for this. Why? Because my
I have no
dumbass
answer
sits
really?
in my house all day every day and play video games and make content. I haven't even thought of no shit like that. Like I've heard other
Honestly,
people do shit, right? But I haven't done no shit like that myself. Like Actually, this all happens when my buddies get out of the army. Like when my buddies, he from Atlanta, his last duty station was in Washington State. Like he lived in Seattle, and so he road tripped when he got out the army from Seattle, drove all the way home to Atlanta. But he had a job back in Washington, so he just picked up a little bit of shit, spent a little bit of time with family, and then fucking flew. My fault. He road tripped all the way the fuck back out to Seattle. All, imagine driving from Seattle, fucking West Coast to Atlanta, and then fucking going right the fuck back. Seeing motherfuckers in between, spending fucking days at friends' houses and shit, going back to military posts. Fucking, I was thinking it was to the Grand Canyon too. He did all types of shit. So that's dope, right? He had to do that. It has to be well planned, and you're gonna be spending bread while doing it. But my man says, "What about TwitchCon?" Honestly, I don't think I would go to like a TwitchCon, right? Because Twitch is cool and shit, right? But there's a lot of picky, choosy, and subjectiveness when it comes to Twitch, right? That I don't like. And so yeah, it's an amazing platform. There's not a better streaming platform out there. Like Facebook is trying to make the come up. YouTube's videos is not really a streaming platform. Nobody knows YouTube for fucking streaming. And I don't really want to be there only for Twitch stuff and Twitch people, right? So like DreamCon, that was fucking last week, is dope. And I kind of do want to go to that shit next year, bro. VIP tickets is $150. That's light. But that's in Texas, and that's gonna be be trials and tribulation to get to that shit. But regardless, I would love to fucking go to DreamCon because there's so many dope creators that are there that I want to meet and I want to be a part of. And I know if I grind my ass off, right, and I actually start like making fucking content, that I can slide my way into that fucking scene because of a few friends that I have. It's not gonna be easy, but it's fucking doable. But I digress. But yeah, also fucking like music festivals. I love fucking music festivals, dog. I've been to Warped Tour, I've been to Afro Punk. We were supposed to go to this shit in Georgia in September, but I don't even know if I'll be fucking able to. And we also called that off because it's directly after the cruise, and that's just all this song.
Yeah. You want to know what's crazy?
Hit me.
Actually, I'll answer the road trip question, and then I guess I'll get into like life and stuff.
Hit me.
But I would probably do a road trip to Electric Forest. Electric Forest is like one of those that's just like, but if I did that, I wouldn't be in the military. I'd have to leave the military to do Electric Forest. But yeah, it's like all the fun shit that I want to do, I gotta leave the military.
Facts.
Yeah.
Very fucking.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Other than that, I really don't. I kind of feel like road trips are kind of old. Like just being trapped in a car with other people and shit, motherfuckers farting and shit. Like,
all right, you're thinking about all the bad shit. I've had some dope road trips before. Like, when I first got out of AIT, me, my best friends, and some of her friends, we went down to this event called Orange Crush, right? Orange Crush is this weekend down in Savannah, Georgia. Well, it's Tybee Island. It's right next to fucking Savannah. And it's just parties. Just non-stop parties on the beach and the clubs and hotels. And just motherfuckers come from everywhere to go, right? And it's like one of those spring break weekends type deal, right? And we went there. It took us like 2.5 hours to drive there from Atlanta, right? And so it was lit. I'm the only dude in this car. So that's probably the reason why I was so fucking lit. And this is directly after high school, so I still like I'm social from people from high school and shit, right? And I just went from skinny as hell to swole as fuck. So because I went from 130 pounds when I joined the army, just skinny as shit, did 200 when I left school. I just packed on 70 pounds of muscle, so I'm over here fucking swole. Just nobody see me in a bit. I'm a completely different person. I got some money in my pocket. I was chilling. I was chilling like shit. And yeah, I just literally went to every fucking party, and I just let loose. And that shit was dope. And then like the drive there and the drive back was just dope. But past that, like, what other nice road trips have I been on? I guess HRX wasn't actually a road trip because we all just like flew to Atlanta to meet up, and then when we went to the Smite Worlds, it was me, Davon, Andrew, and Jack. We did that was like 2016 ish. So that wasn't really a road trip, but we was together the entire time on the Smite World. Yeah, I think that's really all I got. It's not that bad. Got that good people around
I'm
here.
just trying to think of like where else I could go. But let's
Yeah,
see.
Morb, you are
Past
the only person. You're the only person. Like me going to
from
Georgia get
nah,
an
bro.
actual peach, like I got overrated. Like, well, I guess I used to live in Georgia, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, nah. Go to Hawaii and get a coconut. Okay. Have you
Uh,
know? Yeah, Morb,
let's
you're old as
see.
shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Last podcast was the 11th of July. So that means we talked about the 4th of July and stuff. I'm trying to think what happened past that. So I guess the biggest thing is like
All right, T
I've
Dot.
been hinting,
Appreciate those. Stay safe.
I've been hinting. Yo, T Dot, you good, my boy? You good, bro? It's Trust me, it's nothing, man. You don't have to thank me, man. You deserve it. If you got a sub, you deserve it.
Oh yeah, he's
Cause
thanking you for
you know
like
you
this.
following T, you following the goat.
I am far from a fucking goat. What the hell? I'm a normal motherfucker.
But nah, bro. We simply better. We're all goated. If you ISB, you goated. But for me, I guess the reason why I'm kind of down ish or I sound down is because over the past couple of weeks, I kind of found out that I might be moving at the end of this year. Nothing's confirmed yet, but I put in for a new job, and if I get this new job, then I will be moving in January. And part of me, like, I'm just in this mood because part of me don't want to move. Like I like where I'm at. I like, the area that I'm at, but at the
Okay.
same time, I have to move because if I if I don't take this job or whatever, then the Air Force is gonna move me regardless. So it's like right now I have to pick and choose my own location. I gotta find a new job and pick my own location. And if I don't meet the timeline,
You're gonna
then
needs to the Air Force. All right, bet.
yeah, basically. So I mean,
So,
right now, if
what's your options
I'm
looking
still
like?
going through the job application process and everything, like paperwork and stuff, and I have to.
Oh
I think I
shit!
have an interview coming up either this week or next week, and so depending on that interview will determine whether or not I get the job. And if I get the job, then I'll be moving to Utah, which won't be
Utah.
as
Ew.
which won't be as bad because Utah is literally like north of Arizona. So I will still be relatively in the area on this side of the country. But like compared to the alternative, which is, North Dakota or like any place worse, they can they can move me to Georgia or, you know,
Georgia's lit.
any other state. I don't want to move to Georgia, bro. I ain't trying to go back to the South. I
Bro,
spent my whole life trying to get out of South.
Georgia's lit. You're out of Tennessee. Georgia's lit.
But
And I'm just saying, you right there next to that Atlanta International Airport, my boy. Cheap flights to go wherever the fuck you want.
nah, bro, I ain't trying to. I don't miss the mosquitoes. I don't miss the that southern humidity. I don't miss none of that. I'm trying to honestly go back overseas. If I can somehow win the lottery and just go back overseas, then
Just take a job over there.
well, that's the thing. Like it's so hard. Like army is probably easier, but for us, it is so hard because like literally stateside gets the last like stateside gets picked last. Like everybody overseas in the Air Force gets priority to like basically stay overseas or get moved to stay overseas. So when it comes down to like priority, like if you're just average Joe Smo, like in the United States, you get picked last, and if all the jobs have been like filled by the time they get to you, then you ain't getting nothing. So that's kind of the boat that I'm in. Even Korea's the same way. Like people say, oh, play Korea and you can go, but like everybody who's overseas get first pick of Korea too. So it's like, so
That's
me
awkward.
taking
All
all of
right.
that into account, Utah actually doesn't sound bad. I've never been to Utah before.
Ain't
From the
shit out
pictures I've
there.
seen,
But there's Salt Lake. That's it.
yeah, yeah, but that's basically where I'm going. Is I'd be going to Salt Lake,
Oh, okay, then
which
that's lit. All right, cool. Never mind. You coolin'.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I either go to Salt Lake or so I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping I get this job, but at the same time, like it's bittersweet because if I do get it, then that means that I have like 5 months to basically just pack up. Which, I mean, it wouldn't take much to like pack this place up
You
and
have 5 months.
quitting.
I packed up my last house in 3 days.
Well, I'm just saying, like like to get everything, like, because basically I have to the job. I would have to be there by January.
You
So
got 5 months or cooling. Don't worry about it. So now my question to you. Well, let me explain how the army uses this shit, right? So you got normally you're at each duty station that's stateside for 3 years, right? Overseas, it's either 9 months or a year unless you extend or whatever, right? And normally 9 times out of 10, it's needs of the army unless you try to put in a request ahead of time, right? And so, like for example, if I was staying in the army, I would be calling up my fucking branch manager, right? I'd be like, "Hey, yo, dog, I'm trying to go here," and then they're gonna be like, "Nah, we don't got shit for you there, but you can go to one of these locations." And then I look at all those locations, and then I say, "Nah," because they're all ass. And but the first one on the list, 100% of the time, is Korea. And then yeah, I just keep on calling back and checking, figure out what the fuck I can get. But
so the funny thing about the Air Force, dog, at least you can find who your branch manager is. In the Air Force, dog, motherfuckers don't let you know shit. I have no idea who my quote unquote branch manager is. I know he has an office somewhere in this country, but like the name of that person, every time I go around the office, like, yo, who's the
who's the
career field person that can like link me to all the locations? Oh no, dog. We don't have that information. You gotta find that on your own, pimpin'. That's basically what I get. So I have no clue of who that person is, and I have no clue of how to even find that person. Like because it's by career fields, and me being in the engineering career field, like I don't even want to get into the politics of my career field, but it's a hassle. So like the best thing I could do is just check for job listings and basically like apply. And I see you looking at like the base of preference. So I haven't even gotten a base of preference yet. Like this is just me applying for a job. I'm putting in to extend my contract, and then like I don't know how it is for the army, but in the Air Force, it like for you to even have base of preference, you either have to re-enlist or you have to extend to be eligible. So So like since I'm on my first contract, I'm extending to become eligible. And then like when I'm like 8 months out from my contract expiring, that's when I can put in for a base of preference. But even that is like a whole process that I haven't even like gotten into. So like yeah, it's bro, it's before I even get to the BOP option, I could play over the overseas list about 3 times. So that I would most
You know,
likely like that's what I would basically do if I don't get this job, or if I don't get picked up on this job, then I'm basically gonna play the overseas list like the next 3 times. And then I would basically, if I don't get picked up overseas, then yeah, I would be trying to do BOP. And if I don't do BOP, then the Air Force is basically gonna tell me, hey, you either gonna re-enlist and we gonna send your ass somewhere,
bro, just
or
take your ass to Korea, my boy. You're lit.
bro, like I just explained to you.
Bro, that shit got assignment incentive
and,
pay.
and what's so crazy is, oh, and the incentive pay is only available to you if you're in Korea.
Yeah, I know. Korea, like I said, Korea's lit. You'll make
You
bank
gotta
out that
get
mom.
to Korea to like sign up for the incentive pay. Like I can't just be like, oh, y'all giving out incentive pay? Yeah, sign me up. I can't do that from here. I have to be over there to do it. And that's what I'm saying. Like the way it's set up is you have to get selected to go to Korea first. And the way like it's set up,
Not
like
you're
Air
not
Force
wrong
wise,
there. You're not wrong there. You know about this website I'm on?
like
The AFPC
yeah,
assignment?
yeah, yeah.
Alright, cool, bet.
AFPC, yeah, them motherfuckers, yeah. You gotta get selected by them to even,
Bro, apply for that
bro.
shit.
Well, I gotta wait for the listing to come down. The next listing is in September. That's when the next list come down. It's
Okay.
it's by months. It's every 3 months. The
That sounds
last
like a
list was
bag of
like,
ass.
bro, yeah, cause like even like when the list comes down, you put in for it, and then like I think the like even though the list is dropping September, you don't find out whether or not you get picked up until like November. That's when they announced like if you get picked up.
That sounds like a big
So,
ass bag of ass, bro. What the fuck?
bro, trust me, it's super stressful. That's why like it's hard to explain to a lot of my friends that aren't in the military, like how being in a contract negotiation period is the most stressful thing, because it's like it's so much uncertainty. And you being army, right? With
uh,
y'all, like you said, like y'all stay in the area for 3 years and then y'all move. So in the Air Force,
normally.
there's no cap. Like there, if you at a base, you can stay at that base for your whole career. It's just
Jesus.
with me, the Air Force is basically telling me, yo, if you choose to go down that path of just staying here your whole career, then you're choosing career suicide, and we're not gonna make you like a priority. We're just gonna like let you do your own thing, and good luck to you. So like for me to continue to have like elevated success in the game,
Gotta
I
leave.
have to I have to leave. And that's the options that they're giving. They're either like you either leave and continue to have the success that you're having, or you stay where you're at, and we won't even, good luck to you, young man. So I mean that's kind of where I'm at. And honestly, like the success I'm having right now is like goated level success. Like
Oh yeah, because I remember we were
this
talking about it. You're doing some big shit for the Air Force.
bro,
That's,
if you've been like seeing my Instagram stories, bro, like I think the most proud part of like these past 2 weeks is the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, I finally finished the barn, which is a training prototype. Like
oh yeah, I
that
saw
that
that.
that barn that I've been showing on my Instagram story is only for the military. That's government assets. I can't use that specific design for my own personal gain.
Mm.
But that's only for those specs. So that barn is a 140-foot diameter, a hundred, yeah, 140 foot, that 144-foot diameter, and it's 62 feet high. So as long as I don't use those specs or that diameter for my own personal use, any other I can redraft that barn
However
and
you want.
yeah, into whatever I want. And
Is
it's
it? You're
so
thinking
nice
about?
because I got the files and I'm about to like get the files and yeah, just hold them shits.
Because you're thinking about building a barn when you get out, right? On your land.
Bro, I'm thinking about building a barn while I'm still in.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, cause that's the other thing. If I move, who know I built that bitch? Exactly.
Do whatever the
But
fuck you want on your land.
yeah. That's only while I'm here in Arizona, which is why I'm trying to move. Cause once I move and I have those files, yo, I'm off the grid, bro. They don't they don't know. They you know what I'm saying? Allegedly I built a barn. You feel me? Motherfuckers ain't gonna know shit.
I got you,
But
but all right.
the other crazy part about like these past 2 weeks is like my counterpart here that's like from the same city as me, from Memphis or whatever.
mm,
So like I've kind of been mentoring him because he's 22. You know, he's a young brother. You know, and us being from the same city is huge. But he's already been doing like game changing shit. Like he's already been like the 2-star, the like commander of our matchcom came and our like section leadership put him up for the meet and greet and a lunch. So he
Okay.
already had lunch with like the 2-star general and shit, which is
Okay.
already like game changing shit. He was the proctor for my old commander's change of command, which was really huge because like all of leadership was there, like the general, like the colonels from like all the sections, the new commander, our old commander, like he was literally like the proctor for that whole event,
Yeah,
and
I
it
got
was
you.
like live stream and shit. And you know, with me being there mentoring him, bro, like I've just been coaching him on all that shit, bro. We've just been doing some real big boy shit. It's been crazy.
That's what's up. Okay.
Like and I'm helping the 1-star general right now try to get this shadowing program going. You know, like I showed, you know, I
Right.
teased, you know, some shit, you know, last week or whatever about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We
That
talked about
whole
on the
PowerPoint,
pod around Juneteenth.
bro. I served them niggas 2 quotes. I quoted myself. Like that's how much I didn't give a fuck. Like cause they were like, yo, they're like, Laser, we need what you thinking, dog. We need you to map out this program. We need what's in your head, dog. We need you to put that shit on a PowerPoint. I was like, all right, say less. I gave them everything.
Everything.
Bro, I gave them a whole Bro, I gave them phase 1 to phase 5. I gave them a whole like 6 month to 15-year plan.
The fuck? Oh, yeah, you're wilding.
Like like legitimately in one PowerPoint. I mapped out the whole thing. I was like, yo, from month 6 to year and to the year and a half, the program need to go this way. Phase 2 needs to be built off the success of phase 1. Phase 3 is to basically maintain the program. Phase 4 is to expand. We're going to expand across the entire Air Force. And then phase 5, we're going to space.
We're going to space.
Yeah.
He's a mad
And
scientist.
I sent it to the general's office. And then I asked for the feedback and they said it was brilliant. So it's a development situation. We'll see as this year go on, you
He's a
know,
mad
how that
scientist.
piece of work is gonna go about. But that's what makes like leaving so bittersweet because it's like I'm doing so much fire shit here that it's like to kind of uproot myself and leave the picture. part of me like I'm attached. I'm kind of bought at this point. It's like, damn, if
And
I
that
leave, they might fuck
definitely
this up.
and that definitely leaves room for somebody to swoop in and take credit for all your shit.
Oh no, I'm already like I already got the bullet drafted. Like, of course, they gon' see the beautiful part about this. The beautiful part about being like the first to do some shit, right? Is you can share it all with everybody eats. The whole team eats. That's what and that, you know what? That what goes back to that topic, right? That topic that I read that was pinned
Right?
about how like millionaires make millions off of literally nothing.
Right?
Like that plays into that conversation. If you're the person that is breaking the project, right? If like let's say this podcast, right? Let's say this podcast do numbers in the future or whatever. We got impressions, we got all types of shit going, right?
All
And we
right.
go to fuck it, Microsoft. We go to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And we're like, yo, we got a fire podcast. We got I'm Simply Better. Like it's cooling it in the streets. It's taking over. Like it's changing the nation and all that, right?
All right.
We're already goaded. We got the product. We got the sauce. We
Those
got the
facts.
$1,000,000. You
Those
know what I'm
facts.
saying?
All right.
All they have to do is buy in. And really, they're not putting any money up. They're just saying, okay, cool. Then like let us attach our logo to it and y'all will get a percentage and we'll take a percentage. And as this product ramps up and people start buying in, you guys will get royalties. And yeah, everybody eats. It's the same thing in the military with bullets. It's the same thing. The only difference is you're not really getting paid. You're getting credit. Everybody gets the same credit. Like it's all, you know what I'm saying? So by you being that first motherfucker to break people, you're goaded. Like you you've established history. You're number one, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else can eat. But the problem is motherfuckers out here are selfish. Motherfuckers out here like they don't want to they want to be goaded, but they don't want to put the team on. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, share the wealth because they don't understand that by you sharing the wealth and you breaking off the bread and you feeding, you know what I'm saying, your peoples are getting stronger. And they're gonna go out and they're gonna feed peoples. And then those people are gonna feed peoples. And then those people are gonna feed peoples. And then you got a whole line of people feeding each other. And by you being that one motherfucker that put all them other motherfuckers on, they supposed to give that back to you. They're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, pay that forward. But if they don't pay that forward, you being, you know what I'm saying, number one, you being the GOAT. You can't get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? You can't get upset because they ain't goated like you. So they're not gonna understand. And you just gotta continue to do GOAT shit. But people, and that what separates, you know what I'm saying, average from legendary. Legendary motherfuckers will always do legendary shit. But it's the average motherfuckers that get a taste of like some legendary shit that think they hot shit, and then they go out and they shoot that talk or whatever, acting like they got the sauce, and then they go sell something and they don't make millions off of it, and then they see you sell the same thing and you make millions off of it, and they're like, dang, we got the same product. Why is my product not selling? It's because you don't have the sauce. You never had it. I gave you that sauce. You never, you know what I'm saying? I got the formula. I got the Krabby Patty formula. Oh, you guys, the Krabby Patty. All you did was take the Krabby Patty and put some jelly on it. You feel me? So that's why it's like, even if I leave and somebody come in and try to take the credit, I still have the whole PowerPoint presentation in my archives that's dated. 10 years from now, I can come back and bust egos at that point. So that's why never worried. I have the receipts for everything.
Is it hard? Is it hard?
A lot of people can't handle being legendary. People are very content with being a regular. Facts.
Those are facts. Those are facts. But
That
hold
is
on,
facts, Yoshi.
Hold
That
on,
is
wait.
facts.
Hold on, wait, Laserr. I gotta play this clip. I gotta play this clip real quick. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Is it hard? Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce.
Wait,
See, you don't got no sauce, then you're lost.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can get how you get lost in the sauce.
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce every street, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire
No, you
sauce?
can't born with sauce.
You get sauce. You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning? You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born without this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I had to acquire this sauce.
That right there is pretty much everything Laserr just said summed up. Yes, sir. Yo, dog. You gotta acquire the sauce and run with that shit. As told by King Gucci. Yo, Laserr, you good? Wait, yo, Laserr.
Yeah, I'm good. Good. I guess yeah. You're?
Yeah, I hear you. Your stream lagging like shit though.
It might be my my Wi-Fi box.
I got you. We gonna keep it rolling though. You want to
Might
say something
be.
about these shoes? Let's Christian Louboutin.
I got a trash Wi-Fi box.
We just not gonna talk about that. I'll leave that shit alone now. But yeah,
It's gonna lag like this for a minute, and then the box is gonna fix itself.
hey yo, Perp.
Hold on. Is it possible?
Appreciate the
trend of
raid,
being
my
the GOAT
boy.
is causing a decline in society's ability to collaborate.
Appreciate those. Hope you had a W
No.
stream, my boy. Hey yo, we doing a podcast right now. The ISB Better
Here's
podcast
why.
and shit. We out here cooling. Yo,
Because-
what's good? Appreciate those. Everybody. Welcome. My name
You
is
can't
Will.
necessarily make
Y'all know me as Titties. We coolin'.
a GOAT. Like there is no such thing as like a trend of being the GOAT. You're either goated or you're not. And to become goated, it takes years of just trial and error. It takes painstaking hard work. It takes failure and failing. For the average person that doesn't want to go out there and give life everything and
Yeah, everybody
embrace
came in
failure,
here in the rate.
there's no possible
appreciate
way you
all
can
y'all.
be a GOAT. You
Appreciate
just can't.
all you motherfuckers. Hopefully you had a W stream. Hopefully
No.
y'all
And
doing
like,
it on this Sunday
that's-
night.
You know what? That's kind of what I want to, tie into the whole Simone thing. Like I'm so proud of her because like she is goated forever. Like there's
That's a
no
fact.
person like that can come close to do what she has done in the sports of gymnastics. And I've kind of sat and I
Hey yo,
watched
Sus
a
Aries,
lot
appreciate
of
the
people
follow,
give
baby.
their
Welcome to
takes
ISB.
on
Hey yo.
just her and not wanting to do the Olympics because her mental
Hit
health and
those.
all this, and I didn't want to get into like the whole political spiel.
Hit those.
or
We got a
anything,
Cord, we got a YouTube, we
but,
got a Twitter, we got
like,
an
just seeing
Instagram,
people
I got
say,
a
"Oh, if I
TikTok,
was in
and
her
y'all here
shoes,
on
I
the
would
Twitch.
suck it up
I
and
make
I'd go out and
content. I
perform."
play Apex
First
primarily.
off, you
but I
don't even
do
know what she's
whatever.
going through. You have no clue what she is going through right now. Like, not even with the mental health aspect, but you don't even know what twisties are, right? So, for those who don't know what twisties are, it's basically it has something to do with the equilibrium in your brain, right? So the fluid in your brain that's like in your ears and stuff. I don't want to get into like the sciencey terms or whatever, but it's all about your balance and your equilibrium. So there's something in you that tells you whether or not you're right side up or you're up, upside down. There's something that tells you in your head, hey, I'm upside down, or hey, I'm right side up. Well, for her, when she does a flip, there's a disconnect in her mind that basically like she is not registering that she's upside down or not. So that's the problem that she's facing is when she goes to do a flip, she's afraid that when her instincts go on autopilot, she won't know whether or not she's right side up or she's upside down because that information isn't registering, which means that if she goes and she does a flip and she predicts wrong, because that's the state of where she would be at, she would have to predict whether or not she's actually going to be right side up or upside down. If she predicts wrong, she lands on her head in front of the entire world, which is something that she doesn't want to do. So for
Nobody
her to say, okay, exactly. And so for her to say, okay, I've trained my entire life for this. I've given life 120%. Like I've killed every competition up to this point. But my body is literally telling me, hey, if you go and do a flip, I don't know if you're going to make it. Like, I don't know if we're going to make it. And for her to make that call to say, all right, then we ain't doing it. That's GOAT shit. That is GOAT level shit. That is being a GOAT. That's not chasing clout. That's not, chasing anything. You've already done the work. You've already done the trial and error. You've done the trial and error. You push your body to the point to where your mind has disconnected because you've done flips thousands of times over the span of your life. The only other people that can understand that are gymnastics or gymnasts and pilots, because you can do the same thing flying a plane, right? So pilots can do barrel rolls, they can do loop-de-loops, they can do flips in the air. And a pilot can experience the same thing. A pilot can disconnect when he goes up to do a flip in the air with the jet. And if he disconnects and he doesn't know right side up from upside down, the plane stalls. And now the jet is free falling. And the only way the pilot can recover is to register that, hey, the ground is in front of you. If you don't put thrust into this plane, you're going to eat into somebody's house and die. So that's GOAT level shit. Like for people to be giving her like the hard time that they're giving her and say, well, if I was in that position, then, like I would totally go out and do this competition and get the gold. It'll be easy. No, you wouldn't.
Fuck no.
Stop that. Your body will stop you.
He's part of the 0%, bro. There is a very few people on this earth that can do the things that she's been doing. And for her,
your instincts would stop you.
Those facts.
Like you would get on the floor, and it would be something that's in your head that's just because once you have the information, you can't delete the information from your mind. So once you realize that that's the problem, like once she realized that was the problem, because I like I said, I watched her and I kind of knew something off, and T, I told you, like I thought it was an ankle injury. Like I thought that's what it was. But then when I found out it was the twisties, it was like, oh, you've been doing these flips, and it's not something that happened overnight. It's been something that's been happening incrementally. Yeah, it's been something that's been building up. Like it's been, honestly, I'd say it's been a little bit before preliminaries. Like how she would go for the vault, and then she started doing these uncharacteristic like things, and she think that's normal because like when she's the GOAT and she's doing stuff by trial and error, she's like, oh, that's just me. Like, oh, I'm having a bad day, or like she's playing it off because like psychologically she's scared. She's like, what is going on with me? You know what I'm saying? I'd be scared too. It's like I've been doing this my whole life, and now I'm getting so close to my goal that I'm starting to mess up. Like, is it me? And for her to like, I'm pretty sure when she found out it was the twisties, Like she was like, oh, thank God. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not me. It is me, but it's not me. Like it's something that's out of my control. This is something that was just predestined by the maker or whoever. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
when your equilibrium's off, dude, like it's hard to. Life's not normal anymore, right? Because you just have like this natural balance as having a human body to know like left, right, up, down, let's go, you know. And when you lose that, especially when you're supposed to be a master of your body and you're supposed to be a master of your art, right? It gets real sketchy, it gets real weird because your natural body doesn't feel natural anymore, like at all.
Yeah. And like the only way you can low key try to fix it is to like go and jump on a trampoline and do flips and try to like force that like consciously try to force that reconnection with your body.
Fuck
But
no.
even then, you're taking a gamble, you're taking a 50-50 gamble because like somebody like her where she has so much power and so much speed that when she goes and she does a vault or when she goes and she's on the floor and she does a cartwheel or something like that fast, her body has to go automatically on autopilot. Like she has because like she's pushing herself to the extreme so quickly that there's no way she can like consciously force that connection with her brain like without slowing down to try to force the routine. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, she's already goated, but like for her to step down from the Olympics and say, you know what, I can walk away from this. I can continue to have the rest of my life ahead of me. Yo, that's goat shit to me. Like that what makes, you know, in to answer your question more, that's why I feel like no, that's not gonna contribute to a decline in society's ability to collaborate and coordinate. I just feel like corny people try to like create reasons or they try to like make themselves or make their status more than what they really are, and they try to like give themselves a elite status so that they can pretend to ignore people or can pretend to just like I don't know, like be like, oh, I have all this clout right now, so I can't collaborate with you or I can't coordinate with you because I'm so and so, I'm so elite, I'm this and I'm that, and that's not goat shit. Like like kudos to Simone because she stepped out of the way, and then look at what's old girl's name, Suni Lee. Look at Suni Lee.
Yeah.
Suni Lee took the goal for the all around. She gracefully was like, yo, Suni, go kill that shit. That's goat
So
shit. She letting her people eat.
you also gotta think like gymnastics is also a team sport, right? With her having the twisty,
Yeah.
she was gonna be the weakest link on that team when she's supposed to be the strongest. And your team is only as strong as your weakest fucking link, right? She doesn't want to go out there, let herself down, the country down, nor her team down. She's gonna be a responsible adult, step down, and we respect her for that. I'd rather her do that than going into something and knowing that there was something wrong, mess up, and then start making excuses. Because
Yeah.
nobody's gonna believe her, and it's gonna
Facts.
look way worse afterwards. All right, and Chad is our friendly neighborhood troll. Just ignore that motherfucker. All right, cool, bet.
But yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, somehow like, yo, W question mark, because somehow like that tied into to like I kind of plan to like come into this podcast in some aspect to talk about that because I've been watching, you know, me, bro. I've been posting Olympic clips in your Discord
Oh yeah,
like
you've been on
heavy
it.
this whole week, bro. I just be at my desk like, yo, what else is new? What else happened? You know, like honestly, that just be motivating me. That'd be my big picker upper because like it's just I'm not saying like I'm just depressed and nothing, but it's just like with
You,
so much going on, I'd be like, dang, what other motherfuckers out here doing great shit? Like, you know, like Like
Oh yeah, I
who
feel
who
that.
else is out here killing it and stuff and like and what's so crazy is she's probably like over there, feeling like damn, there's probably nobody out here that just like understand what I'm going through or
Nah,
like
dog. She said it on Twitter because she's gotten way more love and support with her decision than she's gotten hate, and she didn't believe that was gonna happen. She was actually like really worried about making her decision, but she overall came through. And when she thought it through logically, I mean, she has more support than she does hate, and she did not expect that at all. And so, like as a
yeah,
society, I think we doing well.
yeah,
Cause she out here
like
fooling.
honestly, like if I was her, I'd expect the same thing, because again, you trained your whole life for this, and I feel like for me, especially like with the shit that I got, with the science field and shit, like I know exactly, that type of mind frame and all of that shit. Trust me, like it's it's not easy. It's not easy being on the island and saying, "Yo, I know if I make this decision, they ain't gonna understand. I know if I do this, there's no way I can explain myself." You know what I'm saying? Like to have and go through that thought process. I'm sure she had those talks with herself in the locker room, like, "Nah, I gotta tell coach. I gotta call it." And she probably was very reserved about even telling coach. Like, it's tough. It's tough when you by yourself and you can only do stuff that nobody else can do, and now you can't even go out and do the very thing that you good for. It's like, dang, I know they're gonna kill me. I know the, what I'm saying. But so for the world to be receptive, what I'm saying, for the real motherfuckers to see through the bullshit and see through, like and see where she's coming from. Yeah, man. Like yeah, you're right. Society, the good will always outweigh the negative in my eyes, at least. Like
Right.
and just how like, and again, like before she already have gold medals. She got gold medals from Rio. So it's like who
She has 4
again
Olympic gold medals.
right. It's like who the yo,
Hold on,
Simone.
wait. Actually, she might have more. Maybe I'm sure.
Simone. Don't you don't have to explain shit to nobody. You are still a gold medal Olympian at the end of the day. Like I said, like
Olympic,
she
Olympic,
is
Olympic, Olympic.
like like she is goaded, bro. Like she is number one, period. Like it's even fly that like she can literally not do the Olympics and still be number one. That's fly. Granted, she's gonna retire at number one, but that's still fly. That's fly. It's not even debatable. It's not even up for discussion. Her GOAT status is not even up for discussion. Like it's not even up for discussion. And she's 24. She's a youngin. Like
Yeah,
me,
she's young.
me being, me being dad. Like that's kind of where I'm at. Like when I was watching the videos and they talk about how they the grandmas of the team and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, first time, right? But how Simone got up there and talking about how like her body's not recovering as fast as she would like, and all these other problems that she's experiencing for the first time. Yo, Omni understands. That's it doesn't get any better the older you get. like if we really talking about it, bro, there's been so many times in the past couple of weeks where I've literally rolled out of bed and I damn near
Like,
almost
she has
like strain
30.
I almost strained my whole back. Like it's been to the point where like before I go to sleep, I have to stretch to loosen up my back because I'm afraid of pulling the cramp in my sleep type shit. Yo, if
Let
oh
him live
if
more.
if we going back to Morb's conversation about teenage me, I think the first thing I would have told teenage me is like, yo, dog, yo, hey, all that high energy shit, like yo, take care of your body, eat salmon more, fucking Stay away from that bullshit, that grease. Eat more fruit. Eat some broccoli. Yeah, yeah, man. I would have told teenage me a whole lot of shit that honestly I know teenage me would not have listened to. Teenage me would have been like, "Who is this old ass motherfucker?"
Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, all right, but let me go back to what some Morb said earlier. He was talking about what if she would have went out there, right? All right. If she stepped unnoticed to be interpolated, I can't. What about other who pushed through for glory? People who I have two really fucking good examples of people who have pushed through for glory. One, Tom Brady last season. Little do y'all know,
I heard about his story.
Tom Brady last season played the entire season with a torn MCL. MCL is a tendon in your fucking knee. He played the entire season with a torn tendon in his fucking knee and won the fucking Super Bowl, didn't miss a fucking game. Hello? He pushed through it because he know he could. He pushed through it because he's that motherfucking man. Alright, cool. Next. Off of Tom. I'm a Tom Brady fan. I have a Brady pop over there, 2 Brady jerseys upstairs. Alright, cool, bet. Next. We're gonna go to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor walked into that fight with a weak fucking ankle, didn't fucking protect it, destroyed that bitch. And for the whole world to fucking laugh at him, bro.
Yep.
Yo. So, this shit could have been easily, super duper easily solved. Show your fucking x-ray that you had of it being fucked up before you fucking went into the fight. Cancel the fight, push it back, come back 100%, fight the motherfucker. Not show all this shit afterwards. After that shit goes fucking kablooey, and while you're on the ground, on the cage with Joe Rogan next to you, talking about you have his wife in your DMs, dog. No, bro, nobody wants to hear that shit. Honestly, like when that shit happened, I was in the Discord. Y'all was there, man. Like,
bro, and he didn't even push through for glory, because to push through for glory, you gotta win. You gotta get the glory.
Like I said, I got 2 good examples. One where I actually went through, one where that shit fucking failed. Glory, he lasted 99% of 1 round.
Oh, snap. Shout out to T-Dot for the follow. I ain't see that.
Or you be missing all types of shit. But,
well,
I digress.
Yeah.
Nah, you good.
And then, but to add to that, she can't push through for the glory because, like, for example, beams, right? Beams, the balance beam, right? If you have a problem where, like,
balance,
your brain cannot regulate balance, and you get on a balance beam and you try to cut like a cartwheel on a balance beam, and you don't know right side up, upside down, you don't know left, right, or whatever, and you're
fucked.
You're fucked. Nobody's gonna do that.
Ain't nobody praying for you.
Right, like that's the problem. It's like some of these misinformed, misguided, whatever you want to call it, some of these individuals out there, like they just be talking from just obliviousness.
Facts.
Like most they just see the headlines and just tweet some shit because they don't watch gymnastics. They don't understand. Like, if you go on this balance beam,
they're farming interactions, my boy.
Yeah, like, and your brain can't regulate, balance. Motherfucker, you might not even be able to stand on the beam. And your body is operating off of instinct. You're putting so much trust into your body to keep you safe because you're on autopilot the whole time. If you can't trust your instincts to keep you safe because of this problem, you can't even trust yourself. And if you can't trust yourself, you definitely shouldn't be going out there in front of the world. Like, because all you got is you. You are your own existence. So it's like, yeah, like, again, kudos to her. Like that's goat shit, man. That's real goat shit. And again, she'll walk away from this Olympics and still be number one.
So
Like,
another thing people are giving her slack about, which they honestly shouldn't, is she's 3 medals away from beating the world record of most decorated gymnastics. Most decorated has 33, while she has 30 medals.
who
She's
cares?
still, yeah, she still has. She's 24. She can come back at 28. Like, honestly, she can, as long as fucking stays healthy. Which, and she's an Olympian with an NFL boyfriend. I guarantee that she'll be okay.
But in her eyes, she's not going to. She's gonna retire
I don't know.
because of that. Because of the possibility that it can come back. Like there's no duration of how long the twisties last.
That's very true. But if she can, there's a possibility.
But the thing is with that is, like there's always the possibility that during a routine she could just disconnect again.
That's very true. Anything can happen at any point in time. And yeah, Morv's right. We really can't speculate our path. But it's a whole bunch of what if. A whole bunch of what if.
Nah, we really can't. But like, it's kind of one of those situations where it's like it's not bad. Like retiring isn't bad.
Not.
It's not bad. Like if she were to retire, I would think more highly of her than
That was good, Gerald.
If like honestly, no matter what she do, I would think highly of her. As long as she, she's taking care of herself and she's,
Facts.
like, so yeah, it's just, and I was just using her as an example because of just the hot topic. Like she is the hot topic now.
Yes.
But it's just like, like there are other people in this world that are doing real stand-up stuff that may not have the publicity or just the level of fame that she has, but her level of fame didn't start overnight. It started from incremental trial and error. She had to fail over and over and over to find the successes over and over and over. And that's what's led her on this path to be legendary. Somebody who is average or somebody who's just like content with just being mediocre can never be on that path, because you've chosen to just be content where you at, and you've chosen to not see through trial and error, to not push yourself to the extent of possibilities to grow yourself in the most pinnacle version of yourself. You've chosen to just sit in the middle.
All right, Morv, you can do it. You can do whatever you want, Morv.
Choose to elevate your own.
Them fighting words. You can do whatever you want.
So you'll never be on the same playing field as somebody who's goated. But the problem with society is we have a system where opinions and basically, we have this system where like mediocre, the weight of somebody who's mediocre is still weighted and taken equally as somebody who is legendary. That's the problem. Is this value system of opinions. Now that trend I can see collabs and things declining, but as far as like goats and things collaborating and coordinating, nah. That currency is worth more than gold. It's gonna continue to be fluid. The business is gonna continue to be booming. But
all right.
Yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. And I kind of like these podcasts that we like come in and don't really have any real goal or anything, like any real plan of what to really talk about, because we get some of the most interesting. Oh dang.
Oh shit, you banned him. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I thought you were just gonna give him like I don't know, like a day timeout or something. My man got banned. Jesus Christ. All right.
Did I miss something?
Our neighborhood troll got banned. Hold on. I did just say do whatever you want. Fuck.
Oh.
Hold on, wait.
I mean, he pulled up. He pulled up and
Yeah,
got
bro.
bumped.
Yeah, bro. Give him a 12-hour timeout. All right, cause he's cool sometimes, but god damn, god damn.
My man pulled up and got bumped. But,
Oh my fuck. Oh. All right, my bad. I was distracted. That's the woes of a live podcast. All right, cool. Bet we back. Woo. Nobody's opinion matter more than the next, regardless of the background or status in life. That's a fact, bro. We all human, dead ass. Like we're just people walking on this fucking floating rock in the sky, doing people shit on this floating rock in the sky.
Yeah, potato. You would think that, but the world I live in this government shit, man. It's
No,
different.
when you throw politics in it, okay, maybe some other motherfuckers might have a little bit more weight, but then at the end of the day, it's all about perception.
Bro, I've had to shake a whole lot of perceptions and shit. Like, cause behind closed doors, and then that'd be the crazy part. It'd be like the motherfuckers that be quote unquote on your team or in your camp, they'd be like, yeah, bro, we can do it. And then as soon as you walk out the door, they tell all the motherfuckers that like have the money or have the resources, nah, we can't do that shit. Nah, that boy that just walked out the door, oh, he's just a dreamer. He just tries to he has his heads in the clouds. He ain't tapped into reality. They be telling motherfuckers all types of shit about you. The moment you walk out that door. I've been dealing with a lot of that this year.
Yeah,
but
bro,
even with dealing with a lot of that, what's crazy, I let them do that. I let them get their shit off, and they still get the rude awakening because they don't realize how tapped in I am. They don't understand that, like I'm tapped in with the people, and the people are always gonna take care of me because I take care of them. So it's like you can try to ruin me. You can try to, make yourself feel more important, but it all comes back to me. When you number one, it'll always come back to you in some form or fashion.
All right, I hear that.
And as long as as long as I don't go on an egotistical trip, which I don't think I do, like, I pat myself on the back a lot, but as long as I don't lose sight of my path and lose sight of where I'm going, I have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. Oh, and speaking of the path that I'm going, so just get this out, like to add on what's been going on in the background. So I got new emotes coming, and I know I show like a glimpse of like something. The first batch T. I know I showed that in the Discord, and I almost went and I almost deleted that just because that shit was heat. But I've been communicating with the plug over the past couple of days, like the past week or so.
Okay.
And the revisions and the new emotes, bro, fire. Absolute fire. I honestly can't wait for these emotes to be done. And then I cut the check the honey. So honey's gonna make hopefully the new snow leopard logo whenever she's ready to cook some genius. She gonna let me know whenever she's ready to cook that genius. But just know, like, there's definitely some fire coming to the channel. Fire is definitely coming to the channel, the Discord, all platforms. Like, I'm not slowing down for nobody. We ain't slowing down for nobody. I just gotta figure out I just gotta figure out how this moving thing is gonna work. That's really like the big wrench in my plans as far as like pushing content and stuff. It's just like I don't like the uncertainty of where I'm gonna be the next year or so is what's been just getting me so down because I can't plan. Like usually I can plan my schedule out or because I'll know where I'll be at or I have an idea where I'll be at, 6 months to a year out. But now that I'm like projecting my 6 months to a year out, and it's like, well, I might be in Utah, but then if that fall through, then I'm still here. But then if the military want to move me, then you know what I'm saying it's just so much uncertainty, too many variables that I can't really like dial in what I want to do. And that's really affecting like the moves that I want to make with my channel and getting the content. So that's kind of why I'm just sticking with Tails for right now. And I'm gonna slowly work to get Genshin back. And then I might I so today was the last day for the league regular season, which was pretty hype. Like I just I've been kind of following that shit like I've been following the Olympics, and playoffs start next week. So I might do like a VOD where like I give reactions with the playoffs and shit. But just so like Twitch doesn't fucking come after me and shit, I might just delete the VOD afterwards because I'm sure
No,
that might have
you
some.
no. Anything that's like from you can do co-streams of other Twitches. That's perfectly legal. There is nothing against any of that. You're perfectly fine, my boy. Cause I used to do that with Smite all the damn time. There's pros that do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
It's just
perfectly.
after I saw that one article, that one dude that got banned from Twitch because he was streaming the Olympics. I was like, you know
Okay,
what?
yeah, because that was XQC. XQC is Twitch's number one streamer, by the way, and the Olympics are hella DMCA. It's owned by fucking what is it? Not CBS, the one that starts to end like NSWC or some shit like that. It's
Yeah.
owned by them, hella copyrighted. Like they have a Twitch channel themselves where they go over like related things, but they're not even allowed to show highlights.
Nope.
That's how fucking strict it is. And so yeah, anybody that watches like Olympics related shit is getting packed. Like
Which
they're
is kind
getting
of crazy because I
uh,
mean, don't be having them problems, but I get it. YouTube's different.
no. YouTube's has those problems too. Like all my anything that I have that's copyrighted music on my YouTube, I can't get any money from it. Or it's instantly muted. Either or. But
But at least you can show it.
uh well, I don't do anything crazy. Like I'm not out here posting full anime episodes, but shit like that shit gets taken down. Like they removed the entire bitch. Like I used to watch Hunter x Hunter on YouTube. They took all that shit off.
Oh, that's crazy.
Cause of copyright. But all right, let me catch up the chat real quick, cause y'all been going back
Yeah, I'm
and
kind of
forth.
potato on his like his woke shit.
Yeah, he does that from time to time.
That's kind of like what I'm reading.
Let's see, scaling mountains when there's narrative to push. Oh, I can agree with that. Clearly, my perspective. What do you mean by that, Borg?
I'm trying to like decide how far back I really want to read of all of this.
It was 2015, I think. I never heard so much as a Black Lives Matter in my life. All right, the first time I heard Black Lives Matter was when Trayvon Martin got killed. What was that? 2012. That's when I really.
Around the time.
Oh yeah, my senior year of high school, 2013. Oh no, my fault. 2012. Yeah, so February 2012 is the when I started hearing about it first because his whole case got treated like a bunch of fucking malarkey. It was actually fucking because I was also in Atlanta and it was wild. It was wild. Eligible people, however, his other stuff are a character and or respect of some 5-6 years. Captain Hunt is dying because it's superior. Probably make his hand to it, but it'll be less painful. Not wrong there. Not wrong at fucking all. But it's such a dicey fucking topic, right? Because you gotta think at raw numbers, right? When it comes to the amount of people in this country, when you break it down by demographic, let me not lie. I know the numbers. Demographic.
Are you typing something up?
Down.
While you're talking about it, so Tato, IP, right? So over here, right? Like I've been explaining to T, in the Air Force, is having this big epiphany over just like, race and all that, right? Is basically there's a whole diversity and inclusion section in the Air Force that's being stood up, and I'm in the epicenter of probably the largest diversity and inclusion movement probably in the entire Air Force right now over here in Arizona, right? Like we're so far ahead as far as like this movement is crazy. Well, last month we had a town hall where literally our one-star general basically did a PowerPoint presentation that showed demographically that African American males compared to any other, ethnic group are more likely to face discipline, court martials, articles, letter of reprimands, jail time out of any ethnic group in the country. Like the numbers were just like it was basically like you look at African Americans and it's like the 90%, and then everybody else was like in the 5 and 10%. Like that's how lopsided and crazy those numbers were. And everybody in the room looking at that information is like, yeah. Like it's common knowledge. That's a problem. That's a legitimate problem. The fact that like one group can like historically and factually just undergo so much. Like is the cops and things is one thing, right? Like, that's one portion of the issue. But the thing that we're looking at as a government entity is it's systematic. It's literally written within the laws and bylaws of this country, and it's designed, the frame and the makeup is designed against a certain group of individuals. Like these are the facts. Like it's not even feelings. These are facts. So it's like, trust me, Black people, African Americans, we're tired of it too. You think Black people want to talk about this shit? you think we wake up every day and be like, yo, let's get that coffee and let's go talk about discrimination. No, we like to live our lives like everybody else like living their lives, but for whatever reason there's just a script, or there's some type of whatever that just says no. And it's not even just like the disciplinary aspects of it. When we look at just officers in this country, or we look at pilots in this country, pilots in the Air Force, there are predominant, when you look at the numbers of ethnicity, lighter shade ethnicities are higher as far as rank, wealth, and power than darker shades. It's not even close. Like I think the numbers read, out of like 15,000 pilots, only 300 are Black. And this is the information we was getting about a month ago. And my Caucasian general stood up in front of everybody and said, yo, this is wrong. we have to correct this. You know, the and to put that in perspective, he's everybody's boss. He has the ability to order anybody on base over here to do whatever. Like, he's everybody's boss. And for him to stand up and be like, yo, this is a problem. And for him to be white and say, I may not understand, I may not, like, because I come from a certain area of the country, and I may not like have the numbers, or I may not have faced the trials and tribulations of minorities, but for me to see that, like, people are in pain and I'm in power, I have to do something about it. And honestly, that's what it's about. It's about people being in pain. And if you're in power, you have to try to figure out how to relieve that pain. That's what truly being a leader is. You know, it's about seeing how you can help grow, and not just grow yourself, but grow everyone else. You know, like, and it's just so crazy. It was such a opening experience, because me being a body in a seat, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's no way he'll understand. Like, there's no way, you know, this guy with all this money that gets paid, arguably, you know, 100K a month, you know, get paid, you know,
100K
a
year?
million a year.
No.
Oh shit, I don't even know, bro.
Yo, 1-stars, they make about roughly 10 G's a month.
10 G's a month. All right. So I mean, yeah, 100K a year, whatever. He making shit. He making damn near 5 times, 10 times what I'm making. So I mean, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? How is he supposed to understand? But the fact that he stood up and said, I don't understand, but it's because I don't understand, I'm gonna try to understand. Hey, that's progress.
We also gotta think, right? 70% of this country, white, right? Well, fucking what was my stats I just put up? Fucking white, 76% of this country, black, 13%, right? There's going to be a huge margin gap regardless. There's no way you can make this shit equal. Literally, you cannot make it equal, right? You can try to make it as close to 13% as possible, which would be like the average. That would be par, right?
Right.
But you also gotta think, not everybody wants to be a pilot either. So
and Couch, you're right. You're right. There are higher minority leaders. I mean, you know, look at General Brown. You know, he's a 4-star, you know, black general. You know, he's the head of the Air Force. He's the head of the branch. You know, a lot of this is coming from a higher place. Like, I'm tapped in like that. Like, I know where a lot of this stuff is coming from. There's a brother up top that's saying, yo, my days is numbered being up here. Because the older people, they're tapped into the point where they're like, hey, when I leave, who's gonna replace me? And that older gentleman that is a 4-star, you know, African American general, yes, he is a high leader, but at the same time, he's looking at the Air Force as a whole, and he's saying, yo, I'm losing, like, to this bullshit racist system. I'm losing good people that could replace me. If I leave this position, being the guy, I don't know the next African American that might come up and be the next 4-star general, because the system is the way it is. Like, and that's a problem. Like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right from a moral standpoint. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't judge individuals by how they, you know, by how they look. You should judge them, you know, by just like how they interact with you in those aspects. But you have a lot of people out here with blinders on, my boy. You have a lot of people that come from a silver spoon, gold spoon household that just could give two fucks about morality, that could give two fucks about right and wrong, that just they live a whole, money is power. Like money rules the world around me and my family got plenty of it. And we ain't trying to hear any of that moral righteous bullshit you trying to spit. There's too many of those people in this world. Like I'm just being real with you, my boy, because I've met them. I've met them. Somebody like me that comes from the boonies of Tennessee, that comes from a impoverished background, and I'm sitting in across the table from some motherfucker from you name it, Kansas, Idaho, Ohio, Michigan, it don't matter. They family got money. They family got more money than my family. And they feel that they have the ability and they have the power and they have XYZ reason to feel more worth than me. And I'm sitting across the table like, who the fuck are you to tell you that you're worth more than me? Yeah, your bank accounts might be heavier than my family, but I almost guarantee you I can outwork you. I can work harder than you. Like I deal with those people on a daily basis, and I often tell myself, damn, this shit just ain't fair. If I was given a fair shake, if I was given $1 million, damn, I wonder what my life would be like. But I can't think like that. I can't allow myself to go down that rabbit hole because we're designed differently. Like I often tell myself the system was rigged from the start, so I shouldn't have any feelings about it. I shouldn't. I all I can do is continue to just work hard and save my money and try to devote my money to what I want to devote my money to, and continue to tell myself that yes, I am equal like everybody else. But the only problem with that, as far as being an African American, is you're equal to everybody else unless you go to prison, and then you enter some BS clause that says that like I think it's something within like the amendments or something like that says basically like African Americans are free unless they like go to prison, and then they like assume like a slave status. It's some BS. But that when you get into that type of writing and that type of literature that's in the bylaws, that's where you get into the money. That's where you get into like why the shit is the way it is. When you start doing research and start understanding like the true history of this country and where the words and where the money is being, where that stuff is stemming from, that's how you can slowly work your way to building the system to perfection and try to get things going in the right direction. But nobody's looking at the amendments. Everybody is looking at the prison system. Everybody's trying to answer the the problem through prison, and it has prison's a portion of it, but I feel like prison's a byproduct. You have to go to the source, which is the amendments. You have to look at just the amendments, the ratification of the amendments, all of the hard laws that are in place that is generating the money. Once you start looking at those and you elect those individuals, the lawmakers, into power that are willing to change those and better those laws, then we can start having more fair conversations. But until like that happens, the cycle is just going to continue because that's where the money is.
All right, before you go crazy, because you're about to go into an even deeper rabbit hole, right? Even deeper rabbit.
Oh, this song is heat. Hold on, I gotta turn it.
My man got fucking ADD, dog. I stop him for 1 second onto music. All right, let me run down because I do this often, but I always forget these fucking numbers, right? So we're gonna start population, right? 96% population white, 13% black. All right, okay, cool, bet. When it comes to people committing crimes, right? 5 million, let's just say 5.7 million are white, 2.2 million are black. All right, cool, bet. But in the prison system, there is to every fucking 5 people in jail, there's only 1 white person, right? State average. Why is that? Because of the fucking justice system, right? The justice system lets white people get off with less severe sentences than they do black people for the same fucking crimes. I can go down and give you examples, but I've seen personally with 2 friends of mine who I went to school with in Delaware. They got caught doing the exact same crime and they got 2 completely different fucking sentences, right? They were both armed robbery of a fucking Walgreens in Delaware, right? One white, one black, same exact age, both first offense, right? But they both had guns on them, and they both got caught with guns on them, right? But one white got house arrest. And that man got house arrest until he did it at 19. I think it was like 11 months house arrest or some shit like that. Not even full year. Other one got 4 years because he was pretty much because he was black. 4 fucking years versus 11 months at home playing Call of Duty, making YouTube videos. That's not justice. That's just eeny, meeny, miny. Wait, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch your skin by the toe. If it right, let it go. If it's wrong, away you go. All right, cool. Bet. And we've seen it in the media. We've seen fucking our crime reform bills get shut down when it comes to black people, but when it comes to Asian people, that shit gets accepted just like that. But hey, we got Juneteenth as a federal holiday. Fucking nice, I guess. Whatever. It's not right. I don't know what the fuck our country has to do to put it in the right fucking direction. But that shit, not right at all. And wealth does not stop you from getting arrested. Wealth stops you from getting charged. Wealth can get you that fucking $10,000 a day lawyer that will fucking pull up dirt on the judge, slide it in a little baggie underneath his fucking doorstep and be like, hey yo, you gonna let him off or not? Can you name a few things? Go for it, dog. Fucking go for it, bro. But yeah. Like, money didn't stop my ass from being an Arab in this white ass country for one court college and stuff and illegal shit complicated until after my case. Yeah. I don't even want to get into that rabbit hole of how this country treats people from the Middle East, because beginning of this country's right, they treated black people bad, right? Then like World War II was black people and Asian people, because you know Japan and shit, Pearl Harbor and that. Alright. Then 9/11 happened. Then just Middle Eastern people were fucking terrible, right? And now we're here in 2021, right? So it's fucking, they hate Asian people the most in this country. Then I would say it's Middle Eastern people, right? And then it's black people, and then we have our Hispanic people, right? I think the hierarchy goes, right? In my opinion, for what I've seen, right? And it's kind of fucked, because let's go back to this population, right? Where we see it more. Obviously, we're gonna witness more African American black people hate, because more of us. Native Americans, they coolin', even though they're fucking up their land still, pipelines, whatever. Asian people, because of COVID, it's on site. Native Americans, Native Hawaiians, Pacific, they out there on their islands, they coolin'. Hispanic, motherfuckers still want that fucking wall. Wait, there's more Hispanic people in this country than there is black? What? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
I just want to clarify something. Y'all didn't run me down a rabbit hole. Like literally,
Nah, you fucking
this
dove down that.
this is all ties into what I've been dealing with the past 3 weeks. So like, this is just me. Like, it all ties in. Like, when I tell you, bro, these past 3 weeks have been crazy over here. This shit has been crazy. I'm just feeling y'all in. Like somehow, we got on this lane, but honestly, it all like comes back full circle.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking shitty. In 2020, white people are trash. Even white people were advocating that white people are trash. Yeah, this has been that way for a while. Yeah, my wife gets so sick of having
Honestly, that's what's been so dope about like just being here, because like I said, like over here it's kind of been a start. Like I'm sure there are other places, that like as far as like the diversity and inclusion aspects of the Air Force, like other places in the country that are like dealing with it. But here it's just been different. Like we do have a lot of just, you know, minority leaders over here that are just taking charge. Like it's so crazy. And I'm meeting with a lot of them, after work, and I'm talking to a lot of them, and just to see the light in everybody's eyes of just like everybody's on a mission over here in Arizona. So it's like it's very comforting to just see a lot of older minorities taking this serious. Like, and they may not be the lawmakers of the country. They may not be, your favorite congressman or whatever. But the fact that they're, just people that have been in the military for 15, 16, 17 years, that have gone through the pain of being a young minority and everything, and then they see somebody like me who's just like, about to be 29. I'm not old as them. The people that I'm talking about, they're like between the age range of like 39 to like 48. These are the people I'm talking about. I'm having conversations with these individuals, and they see like a young minority like me that's successful, got a good head on his shoulders, and they're doing everything they can to protect me. And to see like that type of, like reciprocation, like to see like my elders taking care of me, makes me more prideful. It makes me like proud in a sense, because it's just like, dang, like they care. They really do care. And that just goes back to what you said earlier, T, about how, like with the Simone thing, to see somebody, like see more people giving you good than the bad. I can relate. I'm seeing that right now. It's like I see and that's why I said like me and her, in a sense, we're very similar, especially like right now, because there have been times where I'm like, no, there's no way they're gonna understand. But for me to have these conversations with people, bro, I've been learning so much about myself these past 3 weeks. It's been crazy. Like I had and this is kind of me going on a little side jargon, I guess, about myself, bro.
Yeah, go
But
for it.
I learned that with my interaction with women, that I'm actually reserved in conversation, and I didn't realize that. Like, it took for me talking to an older woman that like being asked, like, like she asked me straight up, when was the last time you had a girlfriend? When was the last time you've gone out on a date, like things like that. And I'm just like being honest. And then like, we talk about current times and things like that. And she's warning me to, no, bro, don't, because I'm not even going there. But
I'm
for
just
her
waiting.
to just,
I'm just waiting.
but for her to like, ask me those things, and then I talk about like, oh, well, I don't really look when I'm in conversation, I don't really look to I guess like come away with a number, or I don't really look to interact in a way that like I'm trying to, you know, court somebody. She's like, "Oh, you're very reserved." And I was like, "Oh, there's a word for that?" Cuz I didn't know. I just thought I was like just socially awkward. But she was just like, "No, you're just very reserved. Like you don't put your heart on the forefront. Like you don't look for that in conversation. You're just thinking of it as a conversation, and you know, to the average woman that's into you, she may think that you're not interested in her or whatever, but you're just reserving your feelings. You're not really coming on the forefront." And ever since that moment, I'm like, damn, there's a label for that. Like, oh shit, I'm reserved. And it felt good to say that. It was like, oh shit, I'm reserved. Okay. All right. I know now. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? But again, 28, 29 years old, I'm learning new things about myself every single day. Like, and it took having a conversation with an older woman to point that out about me. You know what I'm saying? A grown married woman at that. Like, and she's like, yeah, I'm, you know, she's a dorm manager. She's a residential dorm manager. So she's telling me about how, like, you know, she, you know, deals with the younger, you know, the younger kids that are out of high school that didn't go to college and things like that, and they in the dorms, and she got to keep up with you know, hundreds of these, you know, these youngins, these E1, E2s, and so of course, you know, that puts her in a mom status. So me being younger than her, and I'm telling her about myself and things like that, she had the mom goggles on, and yeah, she was telling me some stuff about myself, like to the point where I was telling her like, yo, I wish I could like call my mom right now and just let my mom listen to this whole conversation. When I tell you low key, like my life outside of work is kind of a podcast nowadays, it be so crazy. And I sometimes be wanting to take that energy into the weekends and want to do the podcast. Like that's kind of how I've been feeling these past couple of weeks. It's just like I know we've been like pushing it, but you know, I can't remember what happened last week or the week before last. But it was just like it just didn't. Oh wait, I think you ended up coming home late or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm out here moving.
but it was just like I just be gearing myself up because I guess in a normal person's world, like I guess shit don't really be happening in the weeks. But I be telling people like my life be so damn dynamic, man. Like next Sunday, I'm gonna be a whole different Laser. I'm gonna come in here and be a whole different Laser. Y'all gonna be like, but Laser, it was only 7 days. How much could your life have changed in 7 days, bruh?
A lot.
Bruh, I be living life in a fast lane. Like, what's faster than a fast lane? Probably the when you go to Six Flags and you know how you have like the little easy pass or whatever where you can skip all the lines. That's how my life be. I be in that line everywhere I go. Like I be walking everywhere seeing motherfuckers in lines and I just walk in. Like that's how my life is. I'm like faster than a fast lane, which is crazy. And that should be changing me because like it's just different rooms, different conversations, different levels of intelligence. And I be talking to all the motherfuckers and it just be good shit. And I'd be like, damn, I can't wait for the podcast. Oh, this shit is heat. Yo, whatever this song, this little mix I got, yo.
All right.
Yo, it's
okay.
heat.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Let me get back to chat real quick. Cause fuck. All right.
Interaction.
Oh fuck. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of clocked out of chat.
Chat's going fucking wild. All right.
I kind of clocked out of chat.
Let's let me. Ugh, fuck. All right. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna start, bro. God damn. All right.
Start with this.
Let's go back to the whole politics thing, all right? The whole the lifelong politicians. No, ignore y'all. Fuck no, y'all talking crazy shit. Lifelong politicians, my opinion, yes, they gotta go, right? These motherfuckers have been trying to do the same shit for the past 40 years while the entire world, not just the country, the entire world is changing around us, and they want to do the same shit that they did when they first got in the fucking office, and this shit hasn't worked, but they don't know who else to fucking vote for, so they just, oh yeah, this motherfucker, he cool, he ain't run us into the fucking ground, he get a couple of cool things, alright, yeah, no. Gots to go. Motherfuckers, gots to go. Gots to go. First things first. Do they have to have empathy? No. Why? Why do I say they do not have to feel sorry for the people, right? In order to run a country, you have to put the country first. You have to put the majority of the country first, right? So not the 1%ers, not the 99%ers. You have to come to some sort of fucking median ground, right? Some people are gonna get their fucking feelings hurt. Some people are gonna be fucking up in arms about it, right? But you're not going to see everybody's reaction, right? But you have to go for the betterment of the motherfucking country, right? Because you're running a motherfucking country, right? There's 350 million motherfuckers in this motherfucking country. You can't cater to one group of people. You can't. You're not gonna be able to solve everybody's problems, but can you do it for the betterment of the country? Yes. All right, cool. Next. To the empathy shit. No, there's still a job. It's a hard ass fucking long ass job. They should still get paid. They should probably get paid as much, but they should still get paid. Put them on a teacher salary. Put them on motherfucking teacher salary, but then still give them like the little government credit card for travel and shit. Yeah, they can still travel for free, but teachers pay. Cause they do gotta travel a lot. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Bye. Yeah, your food shit, special interest group. Yeah, okay, yeah. Another thing, when it comes to motherfuckers who get in political power in order to fucking make them and their fucking friends richer, they also need to get the fuck out. Like, businessmen have nothing to do with, businessmen should not be in politics, bro. I know that sounds a little bit ass backwards, like, yeah, we want somebody who knows about economics to try to run the economy, but they're all shady as shit. And they're literally just trying to fucking fill their greed, right? So they can, go to space or whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't need to be nowhere fucking near them. No, we need people who are actually going to give a fuck about our communities and the betterment of our country to be representing the communities and the betterment of our country. Not motherfuckers pockets who want to buy islands and shit. Countries are literally big businesses. That's a fact. That is a big fucking fact. And you want to know fucking what? All these fucking countries are in fucking debt, except for what? Switzerland or some shit? But it's way more than that. If you honestly fucking think about it, it is way fucking more than that, right? Yeah, you're gonna have some motherfuckers that you're gonna have some parts of your government, right, that's going to obviously think about the economy, like your treasurers and shit, right? But at the peak of your country, right, like the fucking triangle up top, right, it shouldn't be 100% about the money. Yes, it should be a fucking top 3 priority, but it should not be number 1. The welfare of its people should be number 1, in my opinion. Welfare and the safety of its people should be number 1, in my opinion. Right? And with I'm gonna use the example, right? Happy wife, happy life, right? If the people are happy within its country, right, the country will run its I'm not gonna say it's gonna run itself, but it's gonna take care of itself, right? Our country right now is a huge fucking divide. It's a divide of multiple things. Fucking Democrat versus Republican. That's the biggest fucking divide we have right now. Y'all might think we have on the brink of a fucking race war. It might be black people versus white people versus Asian and all this. It might be the colored versus the non-colored. That might be what you're seeing, but it's honestly, in my opinion, because of what I deal with on a daily basis when it comes to life and work, right? It's Democratic versus Republican, because people thinking this fucking COVID shit is a whole, I don't know how they think it's a fucking political scandal or whatever the fuck, and for government control or whatever the fuck. But in my opinion, I personally believe that, hey, there's a fucking virus that's going around, and we should all not be dumbasses to get the virus up through, and so we can go back to our life as normal. Stop being ignorant so we can get rid of this shit. But I digress. I agree that people should be first, but let's face it, that has been a priority for my last presidency in decades. Hold on, wait a minute. So you're telling me that Mr. Band on Twitter put people first? Had people as a priority? I'm not gonna comment on that. Let me stop on that one. I can't be talking crazy about commanders and chiefs and shit. I don't necessarily need it. Illegals coming in the country. All right. So now, you put our country first. I'm not gonna disagree with you there, because he is the president. He put what he believes was his best foot forward for the vision of the country. So I'm gonna let you have that, right? But man, his vision's fucking cross-eyed as hell. But let's get back into people entering this country, right? The land of the free and the home of the brave, right? We're an entire country full of immigrants, except for the Native Americans that have been dropped down to fucking what percentage of these motherfuckers, right? Native. 0.02. Oh, my fault. American Indian, my fault. This 1.5% of this country are the motherfuckers who were actually here before the rest of us motherfuckers got here, right? All right, cool, bet. In my opinion, we have no rights to say anybody can and can't come in. Like, yeah, we're in the 21st century, right? We should probably be like, oh yeah, you probably can't do that. You probably do that and shit like that. But in actuality, I don't have a problem with anybody coming in here, right? And also, I'm gonna speak. My mother's side of the family is Jamaican, right? My grandmother didn't get her citizenship until she was in her 50s. She's been trying to do that shit for what, 30 years? My mother, she came here when she was a child. She just got her citizenship in her fucking 40s because of how fucking long it takes, dude. I have a soldier who got married while he was living in Korea, right? For the army, got married on post. And it's a proxy marriage. It's proxy marriage. It's supposed to have the same effects as if he got married in the States. His wife can't even get a fucking visa into the country. And it's gonna take up to 2 years to get her over here. Because they try to do it the right way. Instead of you bring her over here on a fucking student visa, a travel visa, a tourist visa, one of those three, and then marrying her while she was here, and then try to turn that shit into a permanent visa, because that would have been way easier. Now he's going to be waiting for fucking ever, because the proper channels take fucking forever. Her embassy has done everything they can. We're literally waiting on the United States. And you would think that, hey, this American soldier, somebody who signed up a fucking contract and put his life on the line to defend this country, should probably get some sort of priority. Nope. Not at all. And it's been like that for fucking ever. I know people who were foreigners who joined, and it took them forever to get their fucking citizenship. It took them years of being in the military to get their citizenship. That literally doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I know that there is like an actual like clause of how long they're supposed to wait in order to get it, but it's still kind of weird. Like, yo, dog, what? Nobody's setting our plea for help, but our own people are pleading for help. The government turns their back on affair and to help other countries. Yes, that's exactly what they do. Like I said, there's multiple levels to this country. I'm sorry that lower levels of this country, like, you know, our foreign fucking aid policy actually has, you know, better work ethic, faster return policies. Like, we can help other countries way faster than we can help ourselves. Why? It's because we had the wrong people doing the wrong shit. If you just switch all the motherfuckers in the foreign aids department, right? Just all those workers, right? And put into more domestic things, we might actually see things happen. But we do gotta wait for like fucking like Congress and the Senate and all other fucking crazy shit. There's so many fucking levels and checks and shit that we gotta fucking go through, right? In order to help ourselves while helping foreigners. What? 1 stop? 2 stops, maybe? Shit's ass backwards. A lot of shit's ass. A lot of fucking ass backwards. So like people fleeing to our country for fucking safety and security, I don't feel bad about it. They gotta watch out for ICE and police. That's about it. While over there, they're dealing with fucking mercenaries, their police, their military, their government, plus just a whole bunch of other random shit. Oh, we got gangs here too. Gangs, they don't really be fucking with people. But I digress. Oh, fuck. What else? Okay, I think I caught up the most of it. Yoshi's light skin. Alright, cool. We know that. We know that. Oh, and God damn, I did miss a lot. So let me just skip to another thing you're gonna go, because you're probably gonna bring up taxes. Alright, cool. Taxes suck, but everybody pays fucking sales tax. Fuck it. How do you do that? How can you raise the sales tax on people who cannot prove their citizenship? Oh, we can just fucking same way. Hey, you've been in the military before, right? If you want to buy things on a military post outside of like the gas station and fast food places, you have to show your ID card, right? So if you motherfucking goddamn are a citizen, right? It can be a citizen tax, or it can be a fucking non-citizen tax for sales tax, and it'll be a really easy and efficient way to make motherfuckers pay tax, right? Just have your fucking ID on you, driver's license, state ID, etc., right? And then you'll just pay like normal standard state sales tax for whatever the fuck you're doing, right? Literally, you might add 1 step, right? And if you can't provide that, then get fucked for not being a fucking adult, and you're gonna pay the unconfirmed tax, right? To me, that is a quick and simple solution to all these complaining motherfuckers like, oh, illegals don't pay taxes. That's one way to get them, right? But yeah, there's a logical way to look at things, and there's an emotional way. I know people are gonna be in an uproar. Oh yeah, it takes us forever to get this done, that, and third, and making it more expensive living in this country. This country's expensive. Country's expensive as shit. Like, I don't know if y'all looked at like rent in places nowadays, bro. Where I'm living at right now, I pay $850 for rent. I just looked at fucking the house down the street that's smaller than mine. They're trying to charge $1,100 for this shit. I'm fucking losing my mind. If I go to renew my lease and they're like, "Ayo, cuz, you're gonna have to pay $1,100," I'm gonna just blow this bitch up and fucking claim my homeowner's insurance and walk off with like 200 G's and go buy a truck and an RV and live out that shit. Just fuck that, bro. This country's getting expensive as hell, and I don't fucking like it. I don't like this shit at fucking all. But I digress. Show my type, like, yeah, you totally have privilege, bro. All right, couch. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Yes, you might have struggled your entire fucking life, but could have been way worse. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Could have been way worse. Like me, I'm not gonna say I struggled my entire life, right? Because I'm only 25 years of age. I had a rough childhood, and I bounced in and out during my adolescence, right? It could have been worse no matter the situation. That's very fact. That's very fucking true. When I became an adult, oh, life got weird. Once I hit 17,
I don't even want to talk about my struggles.
Yeah, I'm in a fortunate situation where I am now, if you want to be, like, you know, optimistic about it. But if I unravel a little bit of details, brush off some dirt of some old shit, really start poking holes in events that I've gone through throughout my adult life, yeah, you'll see that not everything is fucking hunky dory over here. Where I could be at in my life, it's the fucking pretty nice. Something like your internal, I'm saying, but you're thinking you're feeling like my brain.
Y'all want me to go down the rabbit hole? Ask me about my struggle. I'll give y'all a full fucking. We'll be here until late about my struggles.
Okay, and that issue resets on their government. Hey man,
all right.
I'm gonna just go right back and just say this shit again. Land of the free, home of the brave, dog. If they want to be American, come on through, bro. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not out here fucking try to blow this bitch up, I don't give a fuck. Everybody commits crime. Everybody fucking commits crime. That's a fucking.
So all the newer viewers out there, we are not a political podcast, by the way. We just literally just come in here and just talk shit about whatever, you know. Yeah, I feel like it's important for me to say that because I really just use this shit for therapy. I could give two fucks about the politics.
That's a fact. But yeah, dog. The privilege of birth is definitely a fucking thing.
Because motherfuckers want me to get political.
Everybody's being American. Yo, dog, there's North America and there's South America. Technically, those motherfuckers south of the USA, they're South Americans, my boy. They're South Americos, my man. They just came to the North America. You feel me, Sean? But you don't feel me, Sean. You don't feel me, Sean.
I mean,
you don't feel me, Sean.
If we really want to get into history, I mean, shit, they have more entitlement to America than we do.
That's a fact. We just walked in and then sold them their land back to them. Not all of it. Not all of it either.
Like if we really want, like, you want to know what's crazy? Talking about history. Let's talk about history, right? Florida, right? So Florida wasn't originally a part of the 13 colonies. Like,
no.
Like I talked to one of my coworkers that recently traveled to Florida and had to be reminded that we purchased Florida from the Spanish because Spain actually ran into Florida accidentally looking for the Fountain of Youth. That was old boy Ponce de Leon. He was actually trying to hit Mexico or Panama looking for the Fountain of Youth, and he ran into Florida. And when he ran into Florida, he was like, this don't really look like Mexico, but it feels like Mexico. So you know what? We gonna put the Spanish flag right here and just see where this goes. And guess what? We bought Florida from the Spanish. So I mean, when you really boil down like the history of things, I mean, you got the Louisiana Purchase. Like, there was motherfuckers here before us. Well before us. I mean, I don't even want to like bring in the true NA, the Native Americans. You know, I don't even want to bring them into the conversation. But before we can even really like get into like who really belongs here, we really have to look at history and ask ourselves, do we even really belong here?
Bro, hey, you and me, if we go back in history, no, we don't belong here, cuz. We don't belong here. Actually, maybe me a little bit more than you, because I know my people's from Jamaica, but here, I don't know.
Bro, I don't even know my lineage, so I can't even answer that. I gotta still take that ancestry test. But just you know, because I'm a history buff. You know, I love history. Like I love that shit about history. But yeah, like we got Florida from the Spanish. You know, I think we got the Louisiana Purchase from the French.
Yes.
Like, what else? We acquired California. I forgot how we acquired California. The point is other countries had more of a stake in America before America had a stake in America.
And we just really didn't take no for an answer getting all this shit.
and we just like we got the colonies for beans and rice and corn. And then once we got a little bit of money, and
wiped out the motherfuckers with smallpox, but regardless,
it wasn't really we, because black people didn't have anything back then.
We weren't even people.
The people that had it, spent money, cut a check to get land from the French and got land from the Spanish, and then I believe we got Texas. Texas was a weird thing because, like, I think we tried to buy Texas, but then Texas told us no, and then Mexico invaded Texas, and then Texas tried to fight back Mexico, so then we helped Texas, and then after we helped Texas, we was like, yo, Texas, we should join. Yeah, you should join us. And then Texas was like, we don't want to join y'all, but then again, if we don't join y'all, Mexico is gonna come after us again. So
This is all giving scientists a great opportunity to learn even more about American life in the future. Chris Hall joins us now. Chris? Yes?
Well, might as hell. All right, folks, my name is Daryl Weathers, and I'm with the Construction Workers Union. I work with a lot of fine men who have families to feed. I don't know about y'all, but we worked long and hard to get our pay up to a level where we can make a decent living. And now these people from the future are showing up and offering to do the same work for next to nothing. They took our jobs. Yeah, they took our jobs. They did.
We're in the moving business. 14 years we've been working our butts off. Now these future folk come in and we can't get work nowhere. Well, they took our jobs.
They took our jobs. Problem, right?
You feel me? But again, this ain't a political podcast. Like anything that can be disputed, you got to look at history first, and not like the whitewash history or just this is what my granddad told me history, or this is what my teacher taught me history. No, you got to look at the history. Like I tell you guys, I have legitimate history books. I got a world civilization book behind me that I can literally pull out and start reading paragraphs. And even that history ain't really the real history. That's just a snapshot of what some motherfuckers did research to try to capture to throw in the book to give people in school. But at least those snapshots can be fact checked, and you can dive deeper, especially in this day and age with the information age, to fact check history books and get really into things, get really into the history, because that's not really being told. We live in the age of TikToks and all this other, these other avenues to where history can easily be distorted. But we have to remind ourselves that no, there's an actual factual history, and if we just continue to go off of feelings and not facts, then we're not doing the real history justice. But I feel like we gotta start wrapping this up. Sorry, I gotta transition this because we are, well, my clock is telling me 2 hours and 40 minutes into the podcast.
Oh,
and I don't want to make this a 3 hour long podcast. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
I don't want to make this a 3 hour long podcast, but we gonna have to.
Everybody had to cut this, but man, chat's doing some shit over here, man. I'm already reading this,
Yeah, they turned up, but it's already, the big clock is telling me it's 10. It's 10 p.m. over here in the AZ, and I do have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got work shit in the morning. Well, in the afternoon.
I gotta go get my laundry out the dryer and stuff. But no, this was good, bro. As always. Next weekend, we're gonna shoot for it. I'm gonna do my best to not put it off next weekend because I enjoy. This is episode 11, by the way.
Yeah, it's episode 11. Yeah, confirm. I'm gonna try to get this one out early. I'm gonna try to do this shit either tomorrow or the next day. I'll be fucking up, but I'm gonna try to get better.
It's all good, man. I still got it on my channel. All of them are cataloged. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Yeah, fucking.
Like I said,
tomorrow.
if you can't make the cruise, bro, I completely understand.
Nah, I'm gonna try my fucking hardest to make. What the fuck? I've never been on a cruise a day in my life. I'm trying to fucking go.
I'm just letting you know, I'm not like on my leave, I'm gonna put my home address. It's gonna say Arizona on my home address. But I'm not gonna be here. Like I've already told. Oh no! So I didn't tell you the other thing, right? So for August, right? Because you know I was supposed to go to North Carolina, but that shit got canceled. It's dead for that bitch. Like it's dead. Like, I don't even talk to her anymore. But it doesn't even matter because my captain hit me and was like, "Yo, so like you don't have any trips planned for August or anything, right?" And I was like, Nah, I don't got nothing planned. You know, looking side to side, scratching my head, and he was like, "Okay, good, because we need a recorder for court martials." And I was like,
"Hey, no, what? fuck, don't do that. Fuck no, no,
bro. I've already been ordered.
You're gonna hate life. You're gonna hate life.
I've already like this came from my leadership section. Like this came from my E9 and my commander. Like the squadron got put on the hook by like the MSG to basically give a name, and my section gave my name. So they were like, "Yeah, we need somebody to basically like give to the MSG.
You got
to fucking to basically like we gotta give your email address and we gotta give you your phone number for the entire month of August. So this whole month of August, I'm on standby. I can't leave, period." And I told him, I said, "Okay, that's fine, but September is my birth month, and I already got the cruise booked. So I've already projected my leave for September." Like,
hey, yo, dog.
And they're like, "Okay, cool." Like, yeah, they already know what's up. Like,
hey, my boy, I just dropped you.
Don't ask me for shit come September. I'm out this bitch.
I just dropped you a link in the Quack Boys Discord, right? All right, what I'm gonna need you to do?
Yeah.
You're gonna use that website to get your shit up to 100 words per minute. If you can't get your shit up to 100 words per minute, you're gonna hate your life doing that fucking detail, my boy. I'm telling you.
I'm praying to the maker right now. Motherfuckers just act right for the whole month of August. I don't really ask for much in life, but I'm like, yo, if for this whole month, motherfuckers could just have their life squared away and don't do some dumb shit.
Good luck. Good motherfucking luck, my boy. Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. All right, cool. Hey, yo, Langston, bro, my man, yo, did you see Langston came back on social media because he just had a birthday?
Bro, I saw the white legs in his story.
Yo, facts.
See you, man.
Langston hot back on social media and hasn't worn a shirt since.
See you, dog. Word, when you got the girl in your crib, you don't have to give a fuck, right?
Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh my god.
Y'all said I was Mr. Bitches.
Oh my god.
She got her whole toes in the picture.
Yo, kneecaps and all that, bro. What type of harlot you have sitting on your couch? Out here not covering up her calves.
Thighs. Showing straight thighs. I'm like, oh, he was smanging that shit. Turquoise Jeep, keep the Jeep.
Yo, smash it. Yo, bro, you know he's still on tour?
Yeah, bro, they still releasing music.
Bro, that shit's
he
wild.
He released a new song like 2 weeks ago.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, Flint Flossie is not letting that shit die.
Yo, F. Dot, my boy.
Yeah, bro, when I just be one to vibe, I Turquoise Jeep all the way. I just throw them on the radio. Like I don't even be listening to shit like the new shit like that. I just be Turquoise Jeep. They be.
Bro, if you need music, dog, just ask me, bro. It's okay.
Hey, bro, just throw that shit in the fucking Discord.
I do need to start updating my music shit. Bro, I've been meaning to make a fucking Apple Music playlist to slap in my Discord.
Just throw that in the music section of the Discord. I I check that shit.
I got you.
I be throwing shit in there.
Yeah, I be seeing it. Yeah. I need to be up on that a little bit more. But all right, dog.
Yeah,
I'm gonna argue with these motherfuckers in chat a little bit.
When I put like a cheat code by Flint Flossie.
All right. Oh yeah, you did put that in there. Oh shit, I be forgetting.
You know what? I'll drop that in chat just so the viewers can hold the gem. Usually I don't post things from the Discord because you gotta join T's Discord to be up on the up and up. But just for y'all, just for this one time, Omni will fuck with y'all.
Omni will fuck
and give y'all some heat. Just this one time, I'll give y'all some heat.
All right, hey, take your ass to sleep. I'm about to start arguing with these motherfuckers. All right.
All right, bro. It's good talking to you. Hopefully, Just will be with us next week, or we can, get Langston up here on the platform and talk about his birthday and
them legs, yeah.
Yeah, and the legs, so he can defend himself in person. Who knows? But
we'll figure that shit out.
We out. Right. This has been a I'm Simply Better Podcast, episode 11, and we out here. I guess I'll do a little poem, but I'll do that on my own thing.
No. Drop that shit here. No, drop that shit here. You've been doing it every time. What the fuck?
Let's see. I don't think I really have like a new one.
Yo, it literally can do anything. Hold on, wait. Is your
Okay. This is the one that I kind of like been freestyling. It's not perfect, but you know what I'm saying. This is one that I low key been freestyling. So this one it's not even like it's not even number poem, but like I started, it goes, everyone's a thug until they have a conversation with their inner self. The inner self knows inner wealth, and with inner wealth, one can become greater than they've ever known. And with that, go out, spread gems, spread wealth. And if you get that wealth back to you, then that's how you know whether or not you did right by your inner self. And with that being said, I'm Omni Laser Claw. That's my boy T. It's the I'm Simply Better Podcast. And we out of here, man. Another one.
All right, dog. Yo, you have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Drink water. All right, cool.
And stay tuned for these new emotes. These new emotes will be as soon as like the fire hits. I've been telling the plug to like fuck the deadline. The deadline is supposed to be tomorrow, but I told the plug to fuck the deadline. Like I want perfection because I'm Simply Better is nothing but perfection. So, bro, these new emotes are gonna be heat, bro. I might wait. I might not drop them, drop all of them. I might wait until Honey does her thing and then drop them together. I don't know yet.
No. The streets need those. The streets need those. All
right, bet. All right, then. Peace out, my brother.
Dog. Deuces.
Later, Morb. Later, couch. Please don't stay up too late talking about the rabbit holes.
What the fuck?